Waiting for it to click. All right. Good evening, everybody. I, as always, am Lio Convoy, and today I am joined by two compatriots. We have, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Jace. Hello, Jace. Well done. And we have, and we have Serafina, who is currently playing Roblox while we're doing this. So I don't know how much interaction we're going to get from her during this. Roblox, Minecraft, they're both the same to this old man. Yeah, you kids and your Mega Bloks video games on your Nintendos. Alright, so let me go ahead and say hello to everybody in the chat. We got Aquamarine, we have Sky, Jay Peterman, Silver Fox, Scribe Wizard, Caruso Furo, I hope I got that right, Forced Adversity, Bee Stings, Mythic Moon, Naraski Quartza, thank you, Jace, Pale Knight, Fearless Wolf, Anton Allen, Opal, hello child, Vintage Weeb 82, Super Goto Satsu, Shinobi 1, Hate, good to see you, Hate, Tony Nasser, Freest, I'm not saying your actual name in this chat, Toon Logic, Deborah Davis, George Orson, Venkman, and Metal Neanderthal. Alright, so let me go ahead and address some of the comments in the chat here. Yes, this is an expert lawyer, and he does, honestly, he has good reviews. So, I can't attest to his services. Obviously, I've never needed them. So I can't comment on that. And I'll go ahead and put this out real quick. I have not... No, I have not yet. Which I'll have to change and edit that. But since it's going to be brought up, and I want to go ahead and make this very clear before we start, before I get a billion different questions, and before every mealy-mouthed moron shows up in my comments section to talk about it. I have not looked in depth into the Vic Mignogna situation for two reasons. Number one, yes, Vic McManus. For two reasons. Wait, hold on. They can't hear you guys. So let me go ahead and make sure I didn't just goof on something. Yep, I did. Yes, I am a boomer, but now they can hear you. So, okay.
What a fucking boomer you are. Anyway.
Oh boy, the guy that only reads $20 super chats and gates his chat by subscribing. Wonderful. Who? I have no idea what you're talking about. So, here's the thing.
You were talking about Vic Banana.
No, I'm reading one of the comments here. I tried looking into the Vic situation a while ago. Vic McManus, yes. I got irritated because I saw both parties doing really dumb things. So I decided I just didn't have time for it because I'm short on a lot of time. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. I even went on Kiwi Farms recently and tried to figure out what's still going on here and just could not find anything that could actually tell me in summation what was going on there. So, here's my value when it comes to the Vic Mignogna situation. If he's innocent, I hope he gets what he needs to rectify what's been going on with him. If he's guilty, I hope he fries. Figuratively, of course, but that's my value. 100%. That's it. So, before we get into this, I just want to make sure that's known. Now, I'm going to go ahead and set up this watch together, so let me go ahead and darken this. Now,
Go ahead.
are you playing video games too?
Yeah, no, he's not playing For Honor right now.
Fucking go back to your Minecraft mining fucking...
Yeah, your Lego game, your Robloxes, your Zing Zappers.
Wait, are you gonna give us a watch together?
I'm pretending...
Yeah, what the fuck?
I am. I'm setting it up. That's why I blackened the screen.
Why did you not set it up earlier?
Because I am old, okay? Cut me some slack, Jace, you big mean bully.
Here's somebody saying, wait, Vic is still relevant? To some people, I guess.
I mean,
Who
yeah.
cares?
Nothing yet.
I don't give a shit.
Like, he's just some fucking voice actor. Who gives a shit? I don't get it. Some holy shit.
Alright, so...
Fucking Bill Cosby's walking free. That should be
208.
on everybody's radar.
No, it can't be. Clearly him walking free means he's 100% innocent, even though that's not how law works,
Oh, yeah,
but
true.
whatever.
Correct.
Come on, why isn't this thing going forward like I need to?
See, as Kiro taught us, okay, I was never charged with anything, so therefore I'm innocent.
If he says it, it must be true.
It must be true, all right? I didn't get charged with anything. I am totes innocent.
Shit, is that dog guy in the chat?
Yes? It's
Oh,
208.40.
I haven't seen him for a while.
Because you didn't look. You
Where
okay
are
over
you?
there, Jace? You fall over?
No, it was my table opening.
We need to get
I
your
was
life
looking.
alert.
I was looking. Out of the two of us, old man, I think
You ain't
know.
you ain't much younger than me, guy. You'll be here sooner or later.
I am way more younger than you. I don't know what you're on about.
You're way more younger.
Your hip expiration date is like coming up, old man.
My hip expiration date. I wasn't aware there was one printed on the side there.
You'd be surprised.
Apparently, I would be.
I mean, did you get a replacement part? I don't know.
I'm gonna get a reproduction part, and then all the Star Wars nerds are gonna get real mad about it because it's not vintage original. All right, so let me go ahead and get this back up on screen. Boom.
3D printer go burr.
3D printer go burr.
Oh, you sent me to watch together.
I'm about to.
Yes.
About to.
No.
Yes, send me an old man.
I just said I'm about to. Oops. Oh. Time to boomer another stream. Thank you, Riddle.
Dog Guy says, did Jace just flip his table?
Yes. Jace got tired
No,
of got
You'd
tired of
hear me
looking.
flipping my table if you joined gaming earlier.
Yeah, dude, I heard you slam your table like when you're like, that
Yeah.
fucking person buried me.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Alex Lemon
I'm surprised.
with an out of nowhere question. What's my opinion of Old Man Megatron from War and BCI? I mean, I like Old Man characters, so it's fine. So let's see here. Already a
You have to
downvote. Well,
find a
yeah.
starting point.
There's going to be downvotes. Who cares? All right. So what happened was apparently after Anime Matsuri, Vic got on stream. I don't know who sent him the link to my Anime Matsuri video. Probably some butthurt moron that's really mad because I made fun of them, which we will get into shortly. But I've never sat and watched any of Nick Rekieta's stuff. I genuinely do not know how good he is at his job, other than the fact that he does have high reviews. I haven't looked at much of his content because it's just not my bag overall. Not my type of content. I don't tend to drown myself in political stuff, which tends to be his focus. But I was told this man had hot pants, and this man knows how to burn people.
Oh,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
So we've already seen this once out of curiosity, and I would not have known about this unless it was posted in the previously known Clownfish Discord server called The Reef. I had no clue he did this because when it happened, my video got very little traction after that. And I only got like a couple comments from a bunch of mentally stunted idiots, one telling me that I'm apparently a child enthusiast and I should get against the wall. But then again, when I made fun of that guy on Twitter, he never responded because he's a pussy. And other people raging on my Anime Matsuri video about being nicer to Vic when Vic was never mentioned in my Anime Matsuri video.
Wait, really?
Never once.
What? Seriously?
No, I never once mentioned him. I did that intentionally because I don't know anything going on there, so I'm not going to comment on it. The entirety of the Matsuri video was to point out the immoral actions of John Lay and Denise Lay. It had nothing to do with anything concerning Vic McManus. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I still get idiots show up. Or they'll talk about COVID masks for some reason. These people don't watch the video. They see the title of it and they get mad. So we're going to...
Well, I mean, now you said we can't say much about Nick's body of work because like you, neither of us have looked into it because really neither of us gives a shit about his content. I tried watching some of his stuff. It's fucking boring as shit. I just turn it off immediately. But anyways, apart from that, if that's his fans coming over to your, we can say a lot of things about his fans because apparently they're pretty fucking dumb. But, you know.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to watch the part of his stream where he talks about my video. Now, this is right when he came back from Anime Matsuri. He did a panel there about how to keep woke agenda out of your stuff or something like that. I watched it. He does have some genuinely useful information about if people basically accuse you of something, a good response is to make fun of them or tell them to piss off. That's true. Everything else was kind of in circles. It's whatever. But if you two are ready, we can go ahead and begin. So are you?
Absolutely.
All right.
Hold on, let me get my lawyer papers ready.
You're a therapist, not a lawyer.
Gotta get your psychology real quick, all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so chat, let me know if you can't hear something. You know I'm a boomer. We struggle here, but all right.
But a furry.
A furry.
So that means he's Lion-O that takes it right up his furry pooper.
Number one.
So wait, hold on. So Are you sure this is the beginning? Is there
Yes.
anything else to that?
This is the
Okay.
beginning. Like, I think he talked about how he's going to pull it up, but this is the beginning. And furry is the best he's got so far. First of all, it's a gimmick, not a persona. Lio Convoy, the name, has nothing to do with Thundercats. It's a Transformer name. So it's funny to watch. Go ahead.
I just love that his hot dance immediately goes to hello anal hello.
Yes, haha.
That's it.
Ha, you're gay. Real clever there. Let's continue.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
I agree. Disgusting.
I don't know. You know what's truly disgusting? That fucking thumbnail. Sitting in a diaper or whatever the fuck that thing was. Blowing a microphone. That's pretty fucking disgusting. I don't know about just some guy in a lion mask. It's fucking fine. At least he's well dressed. The other guy in a fucking diaper or whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, that was pretty nasty looking.
Well, I mean,
So,
you
I don't
know,
if
maybe
he's one to speak here.
maybe he's projecting. Let's continue.
He's got Sword of Omens. Give me anal beyond anal.
Man, he's really obsessed with gay
I don't know
sex.
about that. This is from last year.
Yes, it is.
You saw the thumbnail that you used. I mean, are you surprised? Are you surprised? He was literally blowing his mic. If he got the opportunity to be in that room, he'd probably be blowing his sword. as
Ew,
well.
no, gay. I don't want his slobber on that weapon.
So this guy says, remember when Gator called Jace a furry and nothing else for 30 minutes?
Ask Gator how his Twitter account's doing.
That was my fucking point later on. Who's the motherfucker that stole that point? Bad Leo.
That was Sky. All right, let's see what hot bants Nick's got.
So this is from June 30th of 2020.
Correct.
Sprite Cola says, "Hey Nick, I forgot. Do you enjoy other Warhammer content? There's DLC for Total War Warhammer 2 tomorrow, the 14th. I'll check it out. I haven't been playing Total War. I'm really bad at it. I like it. I bought all of them. I buy everything from them. I don't know how much I'll play it. I buy them just to support it, legitimately, because I think it's some of the best made stuff. I'm just so fucking bad at strategy games.
Okay, well, go ahead, Stalin. You were gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say, how are you bad at Total War?
What, is it super easy or something?
I mean, I think it's super easy.
I'd be more worried about a lawyer that's bad at a strategy game.
Yeah, I mean that too.
Good point. Good point. Can you imagine fucking the basis for hiring a lawyer? Yeah, okay, you have great reviews, but can you play Warhammer?
And will you get mad when you get made fun of for not painting your minis?
How well painted are your orcs, buddy? I mean, come on, they can't be better than mine, right?
All right, continuing.
Wait, no, sorry, I have to. I'm sorry. He fucking at a table with his client. He has to line up all of his orcs in front of the fucking judge. All right, Your Honor, I'm ready. Oh, sorry.
Holy shit. Turn one.
Here we go. Let's see what this weirdo has to say. I'll unmute it.
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah, right.
Bienvenue. I am Lio Convoy, coming at you again with another drama-centric video. Let's talk about anime conventions. That place you go to at least once a year to get your fill of overpriced anime goods, out-of-control room parties, and body pillows that put you on an FBI watch list. Specifically, we'll be talking about anime Matsuri.
You're literally a furry. You have no right to criticize what other people buy.
Hold on, let me finish it.
Ever.
It was a joke, Nick.
It
was a joke. If you looked at hold on, real quick.
Go ahead. Sorry.
If you looked at the image, Nick, it's a velociraptor in a dress. It's a joke. I'm not even a furry.
You're a fucking furry.
You're a furry. You can't dude, you're a weeb. Like, I'm sorry, but they're equal level. They're equal levels of cringe. If your claim is that I'm a furry and I can't make fun of people, like, dude, get some self-awareness.
She's like technically from that thumbnail, he's like a lolly fucking.
No, that's incorrect. I will not stand by that. What he did in that.
Is that incorrect?
That is incorrect. What he did.
Anime streamer?
No, he's not an anime streamer. What he did was he did a stream making fun of Twitch e-girls. That's why he's all set up like that. That's why.
So he can do it ironically, but you cannot.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay,
Let's
very
continue.
cool.
Oh, Shinobi, if you think that's bad, wait till we get to later. Wait.
Like, you need to be a furry and own it. You don't get You don't get to do this.
Angie.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna interrupt here real quick. Is that somebody already pointed this out? But his logic is literally the same as Gator's from the Ralph Report, and fucking that's sad. That's sad when your logic is being compared to that fucking failure of an abortion. You know, because it's like he came at me, Gator, that is, on Twitter, and you know I have a snake avatar thing or whatever the fuck. I say it's a line. People see it as a snake. Whatever. And his point is that, well, you're just a furry, despite the fact that on my account, I never retweeted any furry art, I never liked any furry art, I never indulged in any furry groups. There's literally no indication to it. But because I have that profile picture, I'm a furry. And then this guy has literally the same fucking logic. So it's like I'm watching Gator right now. So, Nick, congratulations. You're essentially Gator from Ralph.
Well, hold on.
Go and...
The only way I'll disagree with that, or one of the many ways I would disagree with that, is, you know, for all the things you can say about Nick and maybe some of the things he does, or you know,
he has
supports,
a business. So
not just he has a business, he also doesn't support Ethan Ralph and carrying the gunt around as though he is the gunt squire.
Well, I was about to say maybe he should go and partake in the kill stream. You know, be part of their cast.
All right, let's continue.
You don't get to do this.
Yes, I do. I have a First Amendment right.
Anime convention in Houston that's been ongoing since 2007, for better or for worse. Emphasis on worse. Ran by John and Denise Lay, this convention is the biggest anime
Lee, you degenerate.
Oh no,
convention in
I didn't
Houston.
pronounce it right. I'm so sorry, Mr. Nikocado.
and has had more than its fair share of controversy, which is what we're talking about.
Your argument is invalid because you have incorrect grammar. Haha. Brilliant.
About today.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how much of this I can take. Yes, it's got controversy. Do you know why?
I do. That's why I talked
Maybe
about
you
it.
should watch the video. Maybe you should watch the video. I don't know, bro.
50,000 people who go.
That's the numbers, huh?
And they've been running for over a decade. Is there controversy? Yeah. So what?
Well, is that your whole argument?
Yes.
There's controversy.
That's
so
his
what?
whole
And it's
argument.
have you been on YouTube? People make videos about all kinds of controversies.
And here's the thing.
regardless of how big and little.
He can't even say I didn't know what the content of the video was because it's on the thumbnail, and it's in the commentary. So
He didn't even watch. He
No.
just watched like 30 seconds of it. He's like, I can't take it
I think he
anymore.
watched like 2 minutes, but we'll continue. But it's clear, like, I don't know much about Rekieta, but I think he's inebriated at this point. Like, I know he drinks. I think he's full on drunk, and you'll see why in a little bit here.
Great.
Like, that's just how it goes when you run a big business. Shockingly, all big businesses will eventually have controversy.
Yeah, but most of them don't have people coming out of the woodworks talking about how the owner, like, tried to sexually make passes at them when they're children.
Well, it's not just that. It's also like, well, what's your point? What? Nobody can make content about said controversy? What is your fucking point here, bro?
We'll hear a little bit more. Like, thank you very much for the super chat, pool guy, for $20. Pinga snooping as usual. I see.
I see.
I see. All right, continuing.
All of them, without fail. Because somebody's not going to be happy.
You know, I've been to plenty of places where I haven't been happy. I didn't start drama. I just left a bad review and went about my business. Like, I have a review on, Yelp, making fun of the Walmart that I was in that people really like, because I say the only way it could be ran worse, or I can't remember if I said if it's the only way it could be ran worse or if it could be ran better, but like deranged monkeys, and people got a real kick out of it. So let's continue. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, is Nick by chance a fan of Biden? Because, like,
No.
his logic in terms of controversy is like, come on, man, it was 4 days ago. Whatever.
No.
Come on, man.
Thank you, Riddle. Thank you, Riddle Lightning, for the generous $20 super chat. Snooping as usual, I see. Correct. Hello, Keckers.
What,
Look at how much wine is in that glass. I bet, does he drink any of it?
It's Dr. Pepper.
Man, that really upset him. No.
It's Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, to answer your question, Nick, there is never wine in the glass. There is no wine in the glass. I do not take wine at all. It's Dr. Pepper. Thank you, Sky, for the $5 super chat that I will be returning to you. I can lose weight as I'll always be a furry. Never loses weight. True.
We'll see. I might go for another minute or so. I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
in all fairness, if I was drunk,
He sounds like he's fucking removing his consent for something. It's like,
if
fuck?
I was drunk and that showed up on my screen, I'd probably be pretty freaked out too. It's like I just got sauced in this horrifying thing that looks like it had a stroke is staring me down, man. What's going on here? I'd want to leave too. Let's continue.
I kind of want to end the stream and go watch
Do it.
go watch a movie on Twitch. I haven't watched a movie in like a week.
But you ain't gonna
I'm
do
going
that.
to outline the issues this convention has. Now, so
His mouth fucking articulate. It
Yes.
actuates. His mouth actuates. Furries are the most simultaneous.
Dude, it's like, sorry, I interrupted him, but he's like, he's either high or drunk or both, because like only a guy high on weed or some kind of drug goes like, wow, that thing moves, wow, dude. It's like, what is this fucking childish reaction? Jesus Christ.
Real quick, thank you, Brandon Pool Guy, for another $20 super chat. Dr. Pepper, if you're a man of God. Mountain Dew, if you're a heretic. I see you're taking shots at me because I did Mountain Dew on other videos. Yes, Blinky, it's that person. You're correct. Let's continue.
Simultaneously degenerate and terrifyingly advanced species on the planet. And that is why they must be destroyed.
Oh boy, genocide joke.
Oh man, we got a persecutor. You have a persecutor here, man.
Okay, but let's be honest. Based opinion, first and foremost, but more importantly, like
Fuck furries.
I heard that back like when I was 15 years old. This man's close to my age.
Persecution?
Yeah, persecution. Oh, burn the furries. I mean, I don't disagree in context or in concept, but as a joke of, haha, kill all furries. I mean, come on, man. I thought you were the master of bants. I was told that you had some fiery hot bants by the person who posted this in Clownfish's previous server. And I went into this video because, again, I watched it previously. I was like, all right, a bigger YouTuber's taking a swing at me. I am excited because I didn't know what happened until like a month later.
You're gonna get wrecked on the internet.
I'm gonna get somebody's actually gonna take shots at me. They're gonna hit, please, and nothing hit. Thank you again, Sky, but stop. You're a minor. Keep your money. Actuate. Yes. All right. So continuing. This poor man.
Look, and look, I know some of you out there are furries, and I love you, and I would pet you and stroke you or whatever. And
Ew, he'd pet and stroke other dudes?
What the fuck is happening? Like what?
Nice backpedal. Shout on half of his audiences, and is like, well, but guys, I love you guys that watch me. You know, you're not the degenerates. I love you guys.
Oh, wait for it. Wait for it.
make you like yiff like the fucking.
No.
Oh, he even
my
makes the sound
antlers,
effect. He's
like
like an
my
advanced
antlers.
degenerate. Holy shit.
I love you.
Dude, just give him a fucking fursuit. He'll fit right in.
I think I threw up a little in my mouth.
I'm sorry. You have to go into the gas chambers with the rest of them.
Dude,
Whoa.
you're a weeb. You'd be right after him, buddy. But yes,
But, I mean, but looking how you acted here, you might as well just go now. Fuck.
but yes, the weeb trying to claim somebody's a furry and then saying, "Well, you're a degenerate. We need to put you in the gas chamber." Oh yes, clever, a Nazi joke. Aren't you a special little boy? Again, this dude should have better bants than this. Maybe
Next thing he's gonna do is drop a gamer word. Ooh.
Oh no, he might use a slur. He might call me gay for the 500th time. Or he might get mad at how I pronounce things. There's that too. But no, we're not even halfway. So let's continue
You just have to go.
to the moon.
Go,
To
Leo.
go.
To the moon.
My planet needs me.
It's not you. It's all the rest of you.
What?
Tony makes this.
It's like at this point where the gears in the brain have stopped turning, and at this point it's just all alcohol.
Oh, hold on.
At least-
According to this, he had a super chat that said, "Crusader, Saracen, by Allah, it is easier to behead a fury than it is to hear one talk. I can guarantee you I know how to use a sword better than you, buddy. You probably couldn't tell me anything about flat, strong edge alignment, shield how, or Oberhow. So anytime you feel plucky, I'm in Texas. We got gear. Let's go, buddy." Thank you, Vincent, for the $2 super chat.
See, now I'm gonna demonstrate some good bats. Fucking Leo, you're autistic as shit.
No you. No comebacks. Got ya.
All right.
Haha. I am cleverest.
You
Anyways.
win.
No, we
Haha.
all know we belong in an oven. There you go.
if you're doing self-deprecation because the guy that you're following just made a joke at your expense, you're probably a sucker. Thank you again for another $5 super chat, Venkman. Appreciate it.
There you go. At least you know.
Now
Some may claim this is just drama and we shouldn't care about it. But those people are dumb and wrong, and we shouldn't listen to dumb, wrong people, should we?
Here's the thing about furries, by the way.
Oh my god.
It was a perfect moment for him to say, well, we shouldn't listen to you then. That would have actually stung something, but no, he just goes on about furries more.
Well, it's not even just that. He's not even addressing anything that is being said in the video.
Of course
so far,
not.
He said is that, yo, dude, this you shouldn't make this video because who cares? I'm like, cool.
I think
why
I know
are you
why.
watching this if you don't care?
I think I know why. I think that when he clicked and he saw like the soulless, droopy eyes, there's like some primal fear that kicked in that makes him not
Are you
want to
saying
look
he's
at
afraid
this.
of you?
No, I'm saying that there's something like uncanny valley about the mask. Not me, the mask, because it weirds out so many people, and I think that's what he's so focused on, because it just flatly weirds him out, and he can't get past it.
You're just scared that he's gonna pet you behind the ears and do that weird.
Okay,
noise.
that is true. I would be terrified. That is one of the few things that I would be scared of. Like, look, I have nightmares about that. All right, continuing.
Here's the thing about furries.
Here's the thing.
Like, it makes Warhammer look like a poverty hobby. Look at how much shit this guy has. He's got a decent fireplace with a mantle.
I do.
Some faux marble.
It's not faux.
Can you imagine when you, like sorry can you imagine burning someone by like complimenting them about like shit they own? Like what's the burn here? I'm missing something.
Let's continue.
Tile in front of his 1989 fireplace he's got here.
It's not bad. It's actually from the 70s, like late 70s.
That's how old you are. That's how old you are. The hip is coming loose.
Here, it's a real fireplace. This isn't gas. So
Correct.
We're talking straight out of the 80s, but this looks like a well-constructed home.
It is.
It's got rounded corners. This would have been new.
Welcome to Pimp Your Apartment with Nick Rekieta.
That's actually not a corner. He's just he's misreading the shadow that the.
Oh yeah,
casting.
that's a fucking shelf. I can tell. Yeah, that's another like glass shelf full of shit.
Thank you, Brandon Pool Guy, for the $10 super chat. You ought to dust off the bird and roast Nikki Lyo is a suspiciously wealthy furry confirmed. Oh God, no, I'm not. The bird needs to be subjected to other things, not this. Although that is an idea. Let's see here. Continue.
You're like the furry Monopoly man. Is that what I'm getting here?
What? No.
Because I'm not rich and you're a furry.
Apparently,
Monopoly man.
It's funny because I'm actually neither of those things, and it's hilarious. But let's see what he says.
This would have been new when they did it. He's got Gundam models. He's got Transformers and GoBots in the.
And we finally hit the one thing he said that actually offends me. Two things, actually. Number one, Gal Gagar is not Transformers. And two, I don't collect GoBots. You monster! You have offended my honor. We shall do battle upon the plains on sunrise. Seriously, I don't collect GoBots. Those are most of the things in the background are Transformers, except for that one Deltov right behind me. That's Gal Gagar, and the one on the opposite also is.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my friend who's watching the stream right now. It was like, she parroted what I said, but it's a lot more funnier. She was like, "You think you're hot shit? Well, you have a lovely home." It's like literally what's going on right now.
It's like that one episode of Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Your mother is a lovely woman that is a pillar of our community. What you say about my mom?
Fuck. What's going on?
You're right, Checkers boy, the king of braves, Gal Gaigar. But yeah, GoBots. That's of all the things he said. Oh no, he said you're gay. Oh no, furry. That's the only thing that actually offended me. He said that I collect GoBots. Continue.
The background, it looks like this is an expensive. Is this guy the CEO of McDonald's? Here's how furry.
No, I'm the CEO
Are you
of...
Ronald McDonald?
Yes, you can tell by all the clown paint on the horrifying line. Oh my God, I just got a mental image of like that mask and a clown. That is going to haunt me.
You should do it.
Do a review of Clown Man soon enough.
No, not with the lion mask, I ain't.
Yes.
Yeah. So no, I'm not a CEO of anything. Feel free to continue thinking I'm rich though. That's kind of funny.
Furries are amazing. They're
Aww. He thinks I'm a furry, so he thinks I'm amazing.
So is this a roast video or a compliment video?
I don't know, but like I have a wife.
Think he knows as well, judging by his face right now.
I have a wife. If I need sexual pleasure, I'll just go see her. I mean, come on, man.
Of getting banged while being sweaty and gross inside of a costume is so damn expensive that they have to be rich.
Well, shit, Leo. Why didn't you say to Coyote that you're like working by getting banged in a fursuit while being sweaty? I'm sure Coyote would jump all over that.
Here's the funny thing. He's talking about all the money and the fursuit and all that. It's a $50 mask from eBay. I didn't make it. I paid.
Because he's going about how elaborate it is, the mouth moves, and I'm going like, dude, it's cheap. Just go and type in movable mouth mask. You can find like a shit ton of them.
I bought it because I originally had like a latex, goofy, like horrifying lion mask that I was gonna do for my very first drama video. I'm like, no, this isn't it. This isn't it. And then I found out, like, this is perfect. Go ahead.
I remember when we went to VC for like the barrel meetup, and then I had the Polish uniform with me.
Oh god.
I had so many people say, "Oh my god, dude, your uniform's so good." It's not that. I'm like, dude, I bought it for like fucking $60 off of eBay, and then I got like the hat from Russia for like $20, and it was probably worn by somebody who murdered people. I have no idea.
We have open.
I don't know, man.
We have open the chat. Lio is rich. His washing machine works. Thank you, child. Continuing.
They are the 1%.
What?
Apparently, we're the 1% of America's wealthy, according to him, who thinks I'm a furry. Lio,
You, Donald.
thank you, Rentable Guy. Lio is so rich, he drinks Dr. Pepper instead of Dr. Thunder. Ironically, the wife refuses to buy Dr. Thunder. I have no problem with it.
Stealing another joke here. If you're a furry, shouldn't you be the CEO of Chuck E. Cheese?
He's not. I don't think that's the only. Why can't I be the CEO of Kellogg's? Tony the Tiger. They're
You
great.
could do that.
Tony the Tiger, yes.
Let's see here. Lio is rich. He's been hoarding all of his riches. Ironically, I have like 138 unbuilt Gundam models I need to get to at some point.
Didn't you say you were gonna sell them? Or
I
throw them out or something
I
like
sold the ones that I had duplicates of.
Fucking hell.
Those aren't within that
How do you
number.
buy duplicates? Do you not remember what you buy?
No, I used to run Gundam contests at anime conventions here in Texas until COVID hit. So I just had a whole bunch of those extras sitting around that I gave out as prizes to whoever wins. And, you know, there's no con going on that I'm going to, except for, of course, Onicon. So anything else I can get, I can just buy now. So I might as well sell what I don't need because that's taking up space.
Onicon?
Onicon, doofus.
Oh.
All right.
What the fucking what's the difference?
So Shinobi One asks, so Bill Gates is a furry? Yeah, probably. Opal wishes I was the CEO of Chuck E. Cheese. Good lord. Continuing.
They are the 1%. It's amazing. All of them. All of them. That's probably a box Malbec that he's drinking because he's a furry, and look, they can't be too sophisticated.
It's Dr. Pepper.
Okay, you can just hear the speech there. He has to be drunk.
I think he is.
He has to be drunk.
The amount of merch in this window is making my 40K balls shrink up into a vagina. Like,
That's sad.
Here's the kicker.
How is it?
Sad.
Hold on. If you're a huge 40K fan, how does that make you fucking make your?
There's
Well,
three.
He didn't say he was huge.
There's-
I don't believe. All right.
There's 3 Deltoff cases in that shot, all of them filled with things. I have a total of 12 in that room.
It's like
Again,
that's nothing, man. Yeah,
it
you
is.
clearly haven't seen a lot of army showcases.
It's just so sad. It's like, look at all those toys you have. I wish I had that many toys. And this is a grown man who is a lawyer saying these things, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
To answer
Really?
Deborah Davis, you could have kept those models in case the ones you built broke. No, that's battle damage.
Battle
Mutant
damage.
Fist pounder.
All
Show
right.
me your mutant fist pounder.
Shooting this. I actually have 2 of them now because I need to repair one. So, all right. Continuing.
it's amazing how expensive everything in this frame is.
This dude literally has no
Jealous.
idea because on the top part of the shelf in the corner has both the Soul of Shogoken Voltron and the vintage one. So that's about $1,000 right there, and then underneath it is the Soul of Chigokin, Gao Gai Gar, and Goldie Marge.
Are you trying to like make him commit suicide or something when he watches the stream? Like, what's going on?
I doubt he will.
If he does. If he does.
Let's continue.
It's amazing.
Thank you, Nick.
Wait, let's start with the sexual allegations. Though I really shouldn't say alleged or allegation, and you'll find out why soon enough. John at one point had close ties to the Lolita community. Currently still running a Lolita store called Shop in Wonderland, he had regularly gotten Lolita fashion guests as part of his convention. Now, I must stress, it is unwise to earn the ire of this community. After all, a poofy dress can hide many weapons. But arguably more deadly than that is the speed in which...
Sorry, I'm gonna pause here. I want to hear... Can you read that super chat for me?
Yep. He's... Oh, hold on.
Yeah, we
basically he's complaining
about
anime convention when furry convention is literally it. What? Hey, see what I did there? But seriously, controversy happens at all cons all the time. Dude has awareness is 0, I think. Buddy, you don't even know what I'm talking about. This isn't about Sally and Johnny got together behind Steve's back. Here's the hot take. If your response to allegations of child sexual assault or sexual assault in general is this, you got problems. You can sit there and say you're skeptical of it. I understand that. I get it. But if your first response is, you have no self-awareness, dude, you're a weeaboo. Like, you guys literally argue about whether or not lolicon's okay. If anybody's going into the fire, it's you first. Continuing.
Word spreads, and spread it did when Nina here, owner of Lock Shop Wigs, broke the silence about John's actions, talking on her blog about John bragging about receiving fellatio by models to be put in the fashion show.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what he said. Our first meeting in person was to shoot promo pictures for AM15. He visited Europe and invited me to travel with him and his family to London to have a trip to Disneyland Paris, all expenses paid. I declined the Disneyland trip, even though I'd love to go there again. Euro Disney is garbage.
Thank you.
Okay.
Euro Disney is trash. Let's get this out there. And this one isn't even on Disney. This one isn't even on...
Real quick, so you're all aware, he just starts ranting about Euro Disney. I don't know.
Does he not finish reading that whole thing?
Let's find out.
Disney. This is on Euros.
Reminder. Grown man is ranting about Disneyland. Okay, cool.
Hey, in fairness, I want to get into a fist fight with Donald Duck, so...
He'll just destroy you with his,
It'd be a worthy opponent!
I went to Euro Disney. Have you fucking Europeans ever heard of not jumping in front of a line?
I don't know. Have you fucking Americans ever heard of not fucking up other countries for no absolute reason?
Well, I mean, technically, I'm Hispanic, so we just cross over the lines into the borders into your countries.
I was gonna ask, like, what does this have to do with the video?
Here's the thing. He gets triggered randomly about so much stuff, and it's so bizarre.
Yeah. And this is a guy who goes like, stop getting triggered about everything, and then he goes like, fucking Disneyland Europe, what the fuck? Just
Nick, what happened at Disney? What happened? Did a dirty like European person like cut you in line and then tell you to eat escargot or something? I've never been to Europe. My value is that like my ancestors left there.
Jumped the line.
Yeah, my value is my ancestors left there for a reason. I have no intention of going back.
I bet you anything, like, if he's talking about this jumping line incident, I bet you what happened is that if he's so bummed out about it, he probably never confronted a person who jumped the line. He just let it happen.
Yeah, probably. Continuing.
Every single European who jumps in front of a line on Euro Disney needs to be put on the goddamn on the rack and stretched until they're dead.
So mad.
Very.
Shit, bro. Dude, I wish I could go to Disneyland Europe when he was there just to jump a line in front of him, just to see him fucking.
Did this dude just is like the line to Splash Mountain? This guy's personal Vietnam. he just sees like a water flume log and he just starts having flashbacks. Freaking Europeans!
fucking guy leaps out of the tree, jumps in front of him in front of the line. He's like, and just starts rolling on the ground. Oh.
Let's continue. Don't look at the camera.
Get rid of it.
Of
Get
what,
rid of it.
Europeans or Disneyland Europe? I'm
Yes.
confused now.
Both.
Anyway,
Yes, please
I
carry on.
paid for my own trip to stay to London.
Grammar mistake.
Furry conventions have had registered offenders as yes, repeatedly sit your butt down, furtard or fur retard.
Retard.
Yes, hate to tell you this, buddy. We've addressed some of those. We have. Also, that's like the fallacy of relative privation. I can talk about anime cons and the literal child grooming person or sexual assaulter that runs it without having to go around talking about what furry cons go and do, because I don't go to furry cons.
I'm not going to completely blame these super chatters because they're probably just not paying attention.
Oh no, they're absolutely not paying attention. Yeah. They just want Daddy Nick to notice them because their parents apparently left them. I guess Dad left for like smoked 20 years ago and never came back.
Maybe he'll pet them behind their ears and do that weird fucking mouth noise. You know?
All right, thank you, Sky, for the super chat. Cut my life into pieces. This is a Disney resort again. I don't want to get harsh with you. You're a minor. If I see you do that again, I'm gonna put you in timeout. We don't do that here. Continuing.
Look, a convention was definitely totally going to pay my way to go to London, but instead, even though, you know, Disneyland is in Paris, but I paid my own way. Immediately, I doubt this story. Immediately, I doubt it.
Wait, why does he doubt it?
Apparently because of geography.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What? Is he gonna pull up a geographic map and start drawing lines?
I mean, that would be amusing. That would be
amusing, but this is going into like conspiracy level theories going on right now. You know, fuck, bro. You don't have to reach that far. Just say you don't believe it. That's it. That's all you need to say. Don't need to fucking go like geographically. This is here and that is there. The fuck.
All right, continuing.
The first evening I had dinner together with John and his friends, there the sexual jokes and comments started to increase. So he made sexual jokes. Okay.
I agree with him, but at the same time, it's pretty fucking cringe.
Yeah.
That you invite some chick and you go like, imagine going on a date. Let's say this is not a date, obviously, but let's say you go on a date and your first fucking interaction is, "Yo, these nuts, lol." What is a woman's reaction going to be at that point in time? Is she going to be like, "Oh, you're so fucking hot, bro"?
Thank you for the $2 super chat, Venkman. This weeb is making my brain hurt. I just feel bad for him. Honestly, I'm not angry. I genuinely feel bad for him because he's going to go on a date and he's going to be like, "Let me tell you about Disneyland Europe." And you're going to hear the helicopter noises in the background.
Rich furries.
His date is going to like mention how she went on a Disneyland trip and she's just like, he just has his PTSD jumping a line. Fuck.
Here he also talked about someone from company and name removed sucking his dick for favors and to get models in the anime Matsuri show to wear their wigs and disgusting stories like that. Okay, so his allegation about this is based on someone else saying he said it. What do we call that? That's called hearsay.
Yeah, and when there's multiple people and the stories are consistent, it's called a pattern of behavior.
It's an allegation based on someone else saying someone said something else.
And here's the kicker, because he never watched the rest of the video. John admitted to it. So that's why it's not an allegation, Nick. Maybe you should have put down the sauce and kept watching the video. You don't even have to look at my horrifying lion mask. You just had to listen to it. Engage your ears.
That's like so fucking stupid. Like, you know, if you're gonna watch a video, right, and whatever the purpose is, whether you want to debate what it says or you want to just make fun of it, at least sit through the whole thing, because if you don't, you just make a massive risk of looking like a complete idiot on the internet. And obviously, you know, some people will say, well, I don't care about looking like an idiot on the internet, but okay, why even bother then? In that case, you fucking idiot.
Thank you, my lady class. $5 super chat. This man Nick is married and has 5 kids. Not even kidding. Oh, that's an oof. And that's an oof because, like, based on what he's saying here, I'm starting to wonder some things, and that might wind up ending out poor if he decides that, you know, well, honey, I think I'm gay for furry dudes.
Look how much money he has. He
Okay,
my money
hold on. Let me address.
Daddy.
Let me address this. Canon Arts, is the wife safe? No. We're not going to take shots at his family. We're going to take shots at him, sure, but not his family. We don't do that here. Random Pool Guys. Skytap says, thank you for not saying based or cringe while at dinner with my parents. I know it must have took restraint. All right, continuing.
Smacking the lips.
Phonetics.
Let me suggest there's a possibility
Go for it.
that there's
you're
a
a fucking
grain
idiot.
of truth to this.
A grain.
Not that was actually true. I mean, who knows?
He admitted to it, Nick. He admitted to it.
But here's the grain of truth. Someone could say our convention quickly became so popular that people were willing to suck my dick to get a panel. It's crazy. It's crazy.
No, here. I've ran multiple panels at Anime Matsuri. They are terribly organized. They are incompetent. They can't get the scheduling right. Nobody's tripping over themselves to get a panel there, Nick. I know that you liked it because it supports somebody you care about. I get that. I understand that. But Matsuri is not a good convention, even outside of all this nonsense. I'm sorry, but it's not.
In all of this?
Oh, yeah, you'll hear it later.
How fast we were growing and how popular this thing was becoming that people were offering to do this to me. That's an easy way to make a sexual joke out of a reality about how in demand the product.
That's not a reality, though. That's hyperbole.
I think I just got drunk by watching how drunk he is, because I'm just fucking like, what did you just say? What? Where are we right now?
Kyle,
that's what I'm getting.
Kyle, it got privated. There's your answer. Continuing.
I don't know anything about this scenario.
Then maybe you should have looked into it.
I'm not defending John.
Yeah, you are.
Let me do this to defend John.
Ah!
John has always ever been kind to me.
Wait, did he say I'm not doing this to defend John, but let me defend John?
Yes, he did.
What?
And he followed it with, John has always been kind to me. Remember, people can't be bad people if they're nice to you.
That is... Dude, that is even worse, technically, because if he didn't know John, if it was just a random video that somebody sent to him, right? Fine, you didn't watch the whole thing and you don't give a shit, right? Like, because you don't know who this John is and you don't care. But he knows this guy and he likes him a lot, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're friends. I would assume.
I don't know.
I don't
know if they're friends.
Okay, maybe not friends, but they're definitely associates to some extent because he likes him so much.
Yeah, that's
To
that's
me,
the entire reason why he's mad.
Yeah, but my personal value would be in that case is like if there's this shit coming out nonstop from a lot of people, I wouldn't just gloss over it. I would look into it and then I would confront John about it because hey, I'm associated with this guy and I want to know if this is true or not, so I know that he's a piece of shit or not.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, remember Fusion was nice to people, Vita was nice to people, and guess what? Both of them had a tendency of requesting child porn, and Vita's life got burnt to the ground, and I don't regret any of it. I don't care if somebody's nice to me. I care about how their moral values line up. That's the case here. So let's continue. Let's continue.
He was nice, okay.
And I don't believe the allegations against him for a heartbeat.
He admitted to it. You're stupid. In this case, you are absolutely stupid.
Not even a fucking moment. For the simple reason.
Yeah, what is the reason?
No one has ever produced the requested evidence against John.
What evidence?
Sorry.
Hold on. What evidence do you produce of somebody groping you, of somebody talking or communicating with you sexually, verbally? How do you do that, Nick? Tell me.
Well, it's even worse. Is that how does he know? He
doesn't.
didn't watch the video all the way.
Hold on, real quick. Pale Knight, thank you for $2 super chat. I pronounce him as Nick Weebita of the Sailors. Fair enough.
We got an amazing lawyer here. A fucking amazing lawyer.
Yeah, he's literally talking out of his ass. Like, what? I think like all that speak of anal. I think
And
he's been doing a lot.
here's
of
the
it because
kicker.
his ass is literally talking
It's
right
like
now.
it's like this guy's so fucking bad that he would fail at the first Ace Attorney case.
Here,
That's
let's-
how bad he is.
Here, let's put it this way, Jace. You're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if some girl, let's say boy, because you know your girlfriend's a girl, texted you out of nowhere, messaged you out of nowhere, and said,
I would prefer if it was a girl. I wouldn't mind.
and said, hey, your girlfriend was being really sexually inappropriate with me. And like, keep in mind, this is a minor. How would you respond to that?
I would look into it.
Would you, in any way, shape, or form, tell them, well, you should have told them to stop?
No.
Would you, in any way, shape, or point, talked about how, well, I'm her boyfriend, so I'm going to defend her?
No.
Guess what happened with John and Denise?
Yeah, well, you know, what do you mean? Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah,
Because it's like if in your scenario, if I get texted by said child and stuff like that, you know, obviously I would ask the child to, you know, prove who it is, right? Because it could be random schmuck just texting me or whatever, obviously. But then I wouldn't also let her off the hook. I would question her about what the fuck is this about, you know? And then I see where those answers would lead me. I wouldn't just instantly go, fuck you, you fucking bitch cunt.
no,
you know,
Denise's response was, if he was getting inappropriate with you, you should have told him to stop, despite the fact that this person did say, hey, I was a minor when this happened, and, well, I'm going to defend my husband. That's not how somebody with any common decency responds to those things. Even if Denise's response was, I don't believe you, and then blocks her, that's a more rational response than doing what she did. And that's something I covered in the video that you did not watch, Nick, because you were so amped to defend your buddy, your pal here that's super nice to you, that you don't believe it, not because there's a lack of evidence, but because it doesn't suit your cognitive bias. You're lucky you didn't watch the rest of this video, because you would have had your foot in your mouth. Let's continue.
Not once. It was literally cancel culture by some pissed off vendor or artist or whatever. That's it. That's how it goes.
Totally, bro. That's why you only watched
like
2 minutes.
Along with apparently inappropriate jokes. This is
Inappropriate jokes.
Here he goes.
Don't fucking exist.
This is something that really triggered him. This is what really triggered him. Let's see here. Super chat. Is this a furry Legal Eagle? I don't even know what this dude's beef with Legal Eagle is. Like, I've watched a couple Legal Eagle videos. I guess because Legal Eagle's leftist. Who cares?
Stop saying legal. You're giving me a stroke.
Legal Eagle. The guy says, oh, this guy is a thunderfag. Oh, I didn't hear that before. Why don't we go? Oh, actually, no, hold on. We got to get some bubble wrap. That's an antique. We got to handle that with care. Like, this is what triggers him. This is when he goes on a tirade because I said inappropriate jokes. Because this man somehow is either sloshed out of his mind.
No. Clarification. You said it wrong. You said the words inappropriate joke.
Yes,
There you go.
and he loses his mind over it. This grown man is either sloshed out of his mind or his brain doesn't work right. So he's going on about how those things don't exist.
Well, I also love how in the background, you know, all of his fans are like, yeah, bro, go, get off on him, yeah, just the most hilarious shit ever.
Oh, we'll get into some of that later because I'm gonna have some fun there. Before I continue on, I want to make something clear. Inappropriate jokes is about context, and I'm about to tell you how. Jace, have you ever just been goofing around with the guys and one of them says something stupid or cutting and your response is, oh, eat a dick? Something around that line?
Yeah, pretty much.
These guys are around your age and they're all adults, right?
Mm-hmm.
Among each other, that's hilarious, right? Or just general banter. Would you ever?
But if I went into the, I'll cut you off and present my own scenario. If I went into a plane and said, "Oh, I have a bomb on me," you know, that wouldn't be really funny. In fact, I probably would get arrested and thrown off the plane.
Yeah, and on top of that, saying eat a dick
There is
or
a terrorist among us.
eat a dick or suck my cock, something like that. Something you wouldn't say to a child. Why? Why wouldn't you say that to a child? Because it's inappropriate.
Ta-da!
It's not a difficult concept, but this dude is so hung up on trying to defend John because it's his friend that's super nice to him.
I mean, I could just see it from a mile away. Like, I hear him mention cancel culture in the way that he does, and I'm like, conserve a cuck from a mile away. I can fucking smell it. I smell it, man.
I have no actual knowledge of much of what he does. Thank you, Forced Adversity, for the $5 super chat, and no comment, but thank you. When it comes down to it, he might be more right-leaning, but when it comes to this, this not really matters. Cancel culture does exist.
Well, yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, cancel.
Here's the thing. There's a very simple way to make him test out his theory about inappropriate jokes. Go to the most ghettoest ghetto you can find in your area.
I know where you're
and
going.
Drop a gamer word in there, with the hard R. Drop a gamer word just until all the people that live there notice you, and we'll see how funny they think your amazing joke is.
I don't know, man. Nick might wind up like Peter Griffin, coming back with a scepter, a cape, and a crown. They made me their king. They respected me for saying it. In all seriousness, he knows that's not accurate. He knows that. He's just mad because I'm taking shots at his friend.
Yeah, he knows that because he would never do all of these things that we just listed because they're inappropriate jokes.
But let's hear his meltdown. Man. This is what actually got my attention because again, I was expecting real hard-hitting insults. I was expecting a lot of that. This dude loses his mind. Like getting actually angry, but cancel culture does exist. The difference is it's a tool. And unfortunately, sometimes that tool, like most others, gets abused or used incorrectly. The purpose of cancel culture, what its actual purpose should be, is when the legal system has failed you or you do not have any other recourse. Because we've used it. We used it on Grizzly the Medic. We've used it on Joshua Vita. We used it on a bunch of other people that have preyed on children, while also, before one of these people shows up and gets, "No, you shouldn't report it to the cops." We did that too, champ. Guess what? They didn't care. So what do? What option do we have left? We tell people, which is, by these people's value, cancel culture.
That's what things from the chat. One person says he's an identity politics right-wing grifter in the most tepid way. Sheldon, hi Sheldon. Like he doesn't have evidence, it's cancel culture in the same way he doesn't have evidence it's legit, it's confirmation bias.
Yeah. Cognitive confirmation bias.
Oh my god, is that Shelly D?
Yeah.
That's Shelly D?
Shelly D?
Shelly D?
You have a brain, right? Ridiculous.
No,
You have a brain, right?
this guy in the stream currently does not have a brain.
Let's continue. He dressed in blackface once. That doesn't surprise me. So did, the Prime Minister of Canada?
What, is he Justin Trudeau?
You got it. All right, continuing.
They died with all the stupid kids at Parkland. There is no such thing as an inappropriate...
Wait, crap.
What?
I accidentally went too far.
Fuck, Leo.
Yeah, I know.
You idiot, Leo.
You idiot.
You idiot.
You idiot.
You furry idiot.
Wait.
Hold on.
Did you just say he died with the kids at Parkland? What?
Yeah, let's
I
make
wish
sure.
he died with
Houston,
the kids at
and
Parkland.
I've had more.
Let's see here. Trying to find the right spot.
Jokes.
Every single European who...
Back to the Europeans.
Alright, so those pesky Europeans, man.
Hold on. Went too far?
Oh, that's the joke thing. He go, okay.
No
I
one
remember that.
has ever produced the requested evidence.
Sorry, guys. We're going to have to
let's
sit
just
through
do
this
this.
nonsense.
Not once. It was literally cancel culture by some pissed off vendor or artist. or whatever.
Cancel.
Super Godo Satsu, $5 super chat. Thank you. What do you expect from someone who hangs around Andy Warski and Tonka-san? Not much.
That's it.
Not much.
That's how it goes.
Let's continue.
Where's my super berries, huh? Unga
Along with
dunga.
apparently inappropriate jokes.
Here we go.
This is
Inappropriate jokes don't fucking exist. They died with all the stupid kids at Parkland. There is...
Wow. Wow.
All the stupid kids at Parkland.
I can't wait for this clip to bite you in the ass.
It won't among his own circle.
Okay, so hold on, wait a second. I don't know what his real name is. Is it Nick?
It's Nick, Rekieta, yeah.
Okay, so Nick, now, see, this is not you actually proving that there's no such thing as inappropriate jokes, you saying that hot bit, right? What you could do to prove that there's no such thing as inappropriate jokes is go to one of those kids' parents' house that died and say that to their face and see what their reaction is going to be to that. And then we'll see the proof whether such things as inappropriate jokes exist or not.
Yeah,
you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is Rekieta apparently seems to be a pizza cutter. He's all edge and no point. Let's continue.
I'll unironically say that he's a piece of shit for making that joke. Exactly what Jace said.
Sorry, I'll be fair real quick. I make school shootings jokes all the time, but I never specify to any specific school, nor do I make fun of the victims. You know what I mean?
We made fun of people like Mr. Chaos on my channel. Where this guy is just fucking insane, and then you would think he would do something like that. Like there's something to it there. But this isn't that. It's not that.
It's just a random fucking. Oh look, I'm so edgy. Haha, funny me.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Go say that. Go say that to their parents. We'll see
Hate-
how funny you're gonna be
hate-
when their dad is beating the shit out of you.
Hate sent me something cursed, but we'll check that out in a bit here. Yeah, the Parkland shooting was Cold Steel the Hedgehog. Sky, since you didn't know.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Old
The
school
fucking
cruise.
the fucking the ghost told me to take the Uber guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw that psychology video. Yeah. It's like, he's so good. You thought he could get away with it.
That's just disappointing, man. Taking shots at dead kids. I mean, I get you think there's no such thing as an appropriate joke. So, whenever something happens to your family, because here's what's going to happen. Something bad's going to happen sooner or later. Not because I want it to. That's just how nature works. You're going to have a family member die. It could be a mother. It could be something more tragic. And if you talk about it on Twitter, the very people that you're taking shots at are not going to be kind to you. So when or if that happens, and anybody sees Rekieta getting mad at the jokes that people are going to make about unfortunate situations in his life, don't let him live it down. Remind him there's no such thing as inappropriate jokes. Let's continue.
No such thing as an inappropriate joke. Inappropriate jokes were mowed down at the Pulse nightclub. Stop fucking saying it.
That's so
There
old.
is no inappropriate joke. It doesn't exist.
Pulse nightclub. If you're not, I believe that was the gay nightclub where all the
Yeah,
That was the Pulse nightclub. Yeah. Pulse shooting.
taking shots at dead kids is dumb. What's gonna happen? You're gonna game end them again? Thanks, Coyote.
Let's continue.
Holy shit.
It's a joke.
You mean like the joke that I made about body pillows that you had an absolute meltdown about?
Right? Yeah. It's like, fuck, bro. What is your malfunction?
His malfunction is I'm criticizing his friend, and
His
unfortunately,
malfunction is that you're a rich furry, Leo.
clearly, with a very nice house, and he can't handle it. Because I guess some people can't look past being friends to have a moral value about anything.
Right.
It's either a funny joke or a not funny joke.
Which is extremely subjective, and that's not something to base anything on.
That's not how that works at all. That is not how that fucking works.
Well, listen. He just destroyed me with facts and logic, and I'm feeling destroyed right now. Help me.
Yeah, the
please.
way he looks as
Somebody
paused
send-
on the screen is how I feel about what he's saying.
I
Again,
think
John.
The only thing that.
Hold on, stop. John,
Sorry.
I said this earlier. Pay attention. We're not going to take shots at the man's family. And if I see anybody else doing that, I will remove you. This is not one of those times where I'm going to sit here and play, well, you'll get a warning. No, you'll be gone, and you will be permanently gone. I don't want to hear, I fear for his wife and kids. I don't want to hear, I feel bad for his wife. None of that. We don't make comments like that unless we have evidence. Are we clear? Thank you.
Are you gonna wait for him to
That's it.
respond?
Nope. I know he will.
That's it.
Stop it.
No.
Stop
what are you gonna do
it.
about it? What are you gonna do about it?
Stop making fun of Brittany! Leave Brittany alone!
Oh fuck! Stop not making jokes. That's what you're looking at here.
We are flying the inappropriate into the twin towers of jokes in 2021.
Oh, 9/11
and
joke.
it's
Woo!
fucking embarrassing how all
Woo!
the comedians are leaving.
Careful, bro. You might get taken off of YouTube for that one.
Yeah,
You know,
I
they'll
need
take
to.
that.
Do I need to like make a dumpster fire video on this? It'd be really fucking funny.
It would be funny.
It'd be really funny to do it.
leaping out of the burning building to splatter on the cement below. Fuck you and your
Over here in Europe, we pronounce it cement.
All right, continuing.
inappropriate joke line. Go die. Fuck off. Society doesn't need you.
We live in a society.
Feel free to show up and make me die, Nick, because I'm tired of people like you talking about how I should go die, but none of you having the balls to come do it. Because here's what can happen: if you do show up, I'm gonna set a European on you with a Disney hat and watch you have a complete meltdown, have a seizure in the middle of my yard, foaming at the mouth. Freaking Europeans and Disney!
Leo, I think you
Comic-
got something to talk about after the
We do.
stream because John
do.
just replied to you. He said, "Yeah, you have no right to yell at me. I've stood by you every step of the way."
John, go for a walk.
Is supposed to be inappropriate. Get the fuck out of it.
Make me.
Yeah,
You won't.
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like that's what people like him, and I don't know who I mean by that. But people who have the same opinion is that like you should leave, you should do that. Well, what are you gonna do about it? Make me.
These are the
Can't do
same.
nothing.
These are the same people who tell you to gatekeep specific people from your community, but they don't tell you how to because you can't, and they know it. They just hope that if they bluster enough, they'll do it for them.
Go join an Aboriginal tribe and get colonized, you piece of shit. Nobody wants you here.
Wait, hold on.
What?
If you go to the Aboriginal tribe, then you're not getting colonized. You're colonizing them. Does this man know what words mean?
I don't think he knows what anything means. He knows what how geography works, apparently.
Okay, stop.
But not anything else.
Everybody else in there, stop dogpiling on John. I said what I needed to. Leave him alone.
It's a joke. Laugh or don't laugh and walk away.
I don't know, man. Seems to me like the biggest joke stares you in the mirror every morning.
Oof. No. The biggest joke is staring at him right now. That lion mask right there, among all that rich shit, and he's just like, "Why is that not me?"
Continuing.
That's it. That is it.
He big angry, isn't he?
Fuck these people.
Man, fucking for somebody who doesn't like the concept of inappropriate jokes, he gets easily triggered by somebody saying just the word inappropriate joke.
Yeah.
Like surely if you had the opinion that you have, you just make fun of Leo and his opinion rather than just going on a fucking tirade and rant.
Or if you have a brain and he actually thinks I'm wrong, he could just continue
Does
watching.
he have a brain?
I mean, I don't know,
if-
Sheldon, if you're still in the chat, does he have a brain?
I said if
Thank you.
he could watch the
What did you
video
tell us?
and if I'm wrong, point out where I'm wrong and explain it. Make fun of me while doing so, but he doesn't. And he didn't. He just got really triggered. Like, he's not even 2 minutes into the video. And he's already this angry over one term. So continue.
Why are they?
Why are they what? Why don't you go ahead and kick back?
Guzzle down that alcohol. Yeah,
Why don't
I'll
you
help
go ahead and chug back the rest of the alcohol? Just go ahead and get it over with, Nick. Might as well get completely smashed drunk.
Just put a piece of cloth in the bottle, light it on fire, and
Oh,
just drop it at your feet.
Don't do that. Fire doesn't want to be on him either.
He's not gonna do it. He's too incompetent to even pull that off.
Can I find this?
I don't know, can you?
I don't know. Can you find anything? Can you find your brain? It's been lost for like the past 2 hours now. Oh, he's gonna give a joke example, isn't he? I remember this. Yeah, okay. See, people pay for this shit, by the way. They're
Look
like,
at
this
this.
is a stream.
This used to be just reality. This used to be just reality.
This is not reality, not reality.
Not reality. This is reality.
Stop it.
Stop it! Leave Brittany alone!
All right. Everybody line up, huh? Line up.
Keep in mind, he says this is reality and he plays a skit.
Don't be dummies, just come on.
Don't be dummies.
That's fine. Gentlemen, members
Well,
of the
Kingpin
National
got a lot
Office
shorter.
are coming here tonight for their annual inspection of this theater. Right now, I'm going to explain to you my managing style for the benefit
It looks like a duck.
of the new guys.
Of the new guys.
So there you are, Tubby.
Does this guy look in a mirror?
Yeah, it's like, oh, he called him fat. Lol, so funny. So easy to please this guy.
Oh, Lord, on a bad day. You baby gorilla. Why don't you work a zoo and stop bothering people?
If he really wanted to find a more comedic scene, like Full Metal Jacket,
Yeah.
the burns in that scene where he's yelling at all the soldiers are far more hilarious than this fat tub of lard is saying. Jesus, if this is his, like, I don't know, I'm questioning his taste in comedy, basically. Although Full Metal Jacket is not a comedy, but you know.
Well, on top of that, he talks about the good old days when people would do this. Yeah, in the good old days when people would do that and there weren't cameras around, he'd also find the boss at the end of the day and beat the stuffing out of him. Which is fine by me, by the way.
Yeah, I wish we could go back to that.
They said that they're down to only 5 flavors. You're swelling up as I talk to you. Look at you. How's this? How's it doing? Hello, ice cream. Having a good time? Running around?
How is that funny? This is like the lamest joke ever.
I can tell you why.
Oh,
It's because Rekieta thinks he's the balding guy.
he's actually the fat guy.
He thinks he's the short, balding, fat guy that's talking down to people instead of the guy being talked down to. That's why.
You're a loser in either situation. You're a manlet that is balding. Or you're a fat dude working at a whatever the fuck that place is. Cinema, hotel, I can't tell.
Cinetel.
Like, you're lost. You're losing in either situation. There's nothing to aspire to in this scene.
What are you laughing at? Because I called your friend a fat pig, huh? You think that's funny?
Oh, no, I was just laughing earlier when you were talking to his belly.
Did you get a horse and live in the mountains someplace? Don't bother anybody. Got a personality like a dead moth. Okay. The fun's over.
So was that funny?
Apparently.
Where's the funny? Where's the funny? I don't get it.
Anybody messes this thing up for me tonight is through. Not only are you fired, your life is over. I'll see to it that you never work again and that you wind up tearing tickets off in Kuwait.
And that's a good way to find out somebody on your doorstep with a doggone bomb, buddy. Have fun with that. But it's okay. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny to talk down to people that you're employing, which doesn't really look good for Rekieta, but, whatever. Humor is subjective.
And everybody's sucking sand? Nobody messes up. You understand me? Don't mess up.
Thing is, if that guy was talking to Rekieta, it already would have failed. Rekieta already messed up here. So,
Go watch like Whiplash if you want to see some quality like fat man talking down to fat man.
As you said in one of your reviews, Jace, aren't fat people funny?
I actually prefer the Full Metal Panic clip because unlike this, where this isn't something that often happened if it did at all, because again, it's a good way to wind up finding out you can't talk at the end of the day because somebody knocked your jaw clean off. In the military, that actually happened. And you can't do dick about it unless you want to wind up doing terrible things later in the day. So, yeah. Continue. See if we can finish this out.
Kamala. He called Kamala Harris. He already knew. And every.
He said the racist thing.
It wasn't.
Is this what American humor is, guys? I'm
apparently. I've been told I should explain British humor to somebody, but I don't even know what that is. So.
That's fucking sad. Well, you don't have to explain it. Just let them watch Monty Python, and you're good.
God.
It kind of works on its own.
Let's see if there's anything else here.
Everyone's sucking sand. Oh my God, Don Rickles. Hold on, here we go. There's one more scene. One more scene.
No, please. I don't want to look at a fat bald man.
50,000 in 6 days? We're not even close.
I know we're not.
Hey, there's a message. Maybe it's a job.
Hold on, real quick to Michael Bassett's question. Aren't his actions considered misconduct as a lawyer? I seem to remember that lawyers are held to a higher standard in court. Yes. He's not going to do this in court. What a lawyer does on his off time, so long as it's not, legally reprehensible, it's fine. I don't care. And neither does the court system.
Hey, Fatso! Fatso! It's me, Hamilton, your boss from the movie theater. I saw that TV commercial you made. Fat, fat, fat! When you sweat, marbles come off your ass.
Fantastic.
And that's why we have
want to see.
That's why we have misconduct
laws. If you really want
laws.
to see a funny joke, if you wanted to see a funny joke that has like some cruel humor behind it, go watch Dumb and Dumber. They fucking sell a beheaded parrot to a blind kid. That's fucking hilarious.
Real quick, $5 super chat.
They taped his head back on and they just gave it to him. Like, here's a parrot, bro. And they're like, oh, cool, here's money. Anyways, carry on.
Random pool guy, thank you for $5 super chat. Jace, those weren't soldiers in Full Metal Jacket. That was Gunnery Sergeant R.E. Lee Emery training Marine Corps recruits. FMJ is a comedy. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see here. Euro trash. Thank you. So, now that we're done with that aspect.
Oh, yeah, we are Euro trash.
Now that we're done with that aspect. Somebody said, I feel bad for Rekieta's clients. I don't, because apparently he's good at his job, which is fine. I'm glad that he is. Band's got to make a living, and I would not want to take that from him. But his personal values need some work, and he's got to stop getting triggered because somebody said a phrase he doesn't like. Like, this is literal blue-haired feminist stuff that he's losing his mind over. So let's go ahead and remove this. Now, again, I said earlier that I was not aware of this until somebody posted it in the Reef. So let me go ahead and bring up the screen cap of something.
Oh, are we done with the stream now?
Yes, we're done with the stream. with the
Okay,
video.
well, sorry. I'm gonna give a shout out to the people that are quoting Dumb and Dumber. Good job, guys. You appreciate good humor. Carry on.
So what we're going to do now is, all right, so a little bit of a TLDR. Neon on Geeky cut ties with the official server and made it a fan server because there was some destabilization. We're not going to get into details here right now, but it was kind of funny. And there were people in that server that got so butt mad about the fact that they could not argue with a dick against me that they went into other servers and cried bitter tears about my existence. Bitter, angry tears. None of these people have the balls to show up and come at me. They'll just talk about me and cry behind closed doors, which is fine. They're welcome to do that if it makes them feel better. Funny thing is, I always find out because, guys, you're all a bunch of creeps. Like literal creeps. There are people in those servers that hate your guts and they love telling me what you did. So let's go ahead and bring up one of the screen caps. And let me go ahead and pass it on to Jace as well, so he'll see it.
That's my name.
Copy image.
J Smack.
J Smack.
J Smack.
J Smack of Kekistan.
Let's see here.
So let me go ahead and pull up the image.
I already liked the start of this message.
Where did I put it? Was it under soon?
Oh yeah,
No.
so
I
we're close to
remember-
watch together now, right?
Yeah, you can close the watch together now.
Okay.
Where did I put that image? My doofus self probably accidentally. Butthurt. Good. I'm going to read this out for you guys. All right?
Oh man.
Josh Maddox says, F Lio. I know he's watching this. Two things. Number one, Josh, when I made fun of you, you blocked me and ran screaming out of Clownfish's server. And no, I wasn't watching it. I had no idea that Rekieta did this. Black Wolf, oh, my favorite. The fact that he was giving slack was pretty funny. I miss fat jokes. Black Wolf, you're sexually attracted to children and you've admitted it.
Sorry, Kalan, I have a better one. Black Wolf, look in the mirror and you'll see all the fat jokes you can see.
Now, just so everybody's aware, Black Wolf here is a lolicon. He is a lolicon defender who works with children. Let me go ahead and pull up some...
Fantastic.
Yeah, let me go ahead and pull up some clips here.
When it's based on a real
The
child.
clips.
That's what I'm saying.
But their argument is it's a drawing.
Oh, goody.
DK.
Yes, and usually it's particular
Is the
style
backside
drawing.
Phil in the chat?
Doesn't matter. Still a child.
I'll let you guys know when the
Or
clip's
otherwise,
done.
your brain still recognizes it as exactly what it is.
Why am I talking?
So if I draw,
Are you pulling it off?
I'm playing it right now and you're talking over it.
Oh shit! Sorry, man.
It's all right. Continue.
Years, it's still a child.
Yes, if it has the neotness features of a child, it absolutely is.
Yeah, no, I don't buy that.
You cannot buy it all you want, but that's the truth of the matter. If you draw a child with cat ears, what did you just say? You drew a child with cat ears. Still a child.
I'll give you that. But it's like, what can you say?
Well, here's what you can say. You can reassess what you have held till now, think it over, and perhaps reconsider your values here. Because when it comes down to it, you can do one of two things. You can either double down despite what's been told to you today and despite the information given to you, or you can reassess, say, hey, maybe this thing is not morally accurate, and then you start rejecting it and nothing bad happens. You keep your nose clean on stuff like that. You have a moral value to do so. Nothing happens.
Again, this was all in context of arguing about lolicon. Let me play you the thing that worries me.
And again, Black, do you have kids?
Nope, I work with kids.
Okay. You're fond of these kids, right? You care for them, yes?
Yes, I do.
If somebody
I
were to
could say,
all right, if somebody were to draw a hyper-realistic image of one of these kids that you work with getting raped violently, would you be okay with that?
He has to think about it.
Now, that depends,
I don't think it depends. I think if you have a moral center, and I think you do,
Depends.
I think you'd be pissed.
He doesn't, by the way.
Regardless
I was
if it's
wrong.
just a drawing, you'd recognize what it represents. And number one, you'd be pissed that it was made. And then number two, you'd be really pissed
I
if you
wouldn't
did
be
it.
pissed, but I'd be creeped out, yes.
Well, I think you'd be both, because I think that's a natural reaction. And I'm going to go ahead and take a guess here. And
Actually, no. Because that's,
Depends on the
I'm
child.
always
really.
looking at these, these pedophiles. And to me, it's just like, You got we always vilify these people, and I want to know where it starts.
Now, I just played those clips. He says, I want to know where it starts. Later on, I made my value that if these people have a medical issue like that, suffering from that, and they get help, we should help them. We should get them whatever help they need. Of course, keeping them away from children. But if they don't want to, that's when things get ugly. Now, keep in mind, he didn't say his initial reaction would be anger, which is what most people would react as, because this dude is a hard-lined lolicon.
Is the clip over, by the way?
Yeah, clip's over. To the point to where they shared it, lolicon, in these servers they're in, and think it's absolutely fine. One of which, by the way, was ran by a Christian that's trying to put a book out. We're going to be talking about him at some point. Let's go ahead and go back into the image. Great Loner says, the super chats are ripping him apart. Loner, if you think those were bants, it's starting to make sense why you're too much of a pussy to show up in my DMs and actually come at me. Instead, you hide behind different servers and say that, and I quote, Lio is a nihilistic commie that doesn't want to have kids and he hates anime.
Fucking commie.
And then when I called you out on it, you lied, saying you didn't ever call me a commie. And then you tried to move goalposts when even Warwolf said you're lying. And then
I just remember Great Loner from constantly running away from us whenever we would try and argue with him.
Of course, that's all they know how to do. Instead, they go into the server and talk about how they're going to give each other backup and arguments against me, and they still somehow lose.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you talk so much shit, mad shit, but when people come over to your server, it's not to your doorstep, not to your face. There's literally nothing to be threatened by. But they instead engage with you, and you have an opportunity to shit on them right then and there. But instead, you run like a little bitch. Well,
Loner couldn't even handle Anime Geek, who's the guy we have in quarantine right now, by the way. Black Wolf says, oh man, I haven't had a good laugh in a while. That was funny. Well, here's the thing, Black Wolf. I know your TikTok and I know who you are. Look in the mirror, have a good laugh.
That's pretty funny. Lol.
Joshua Maddox, who is Lio? Because it's all deserved. Joshua, you're a pussy. You ran screaming out there. So did Black Wolf here when I found out he was running his mouth too. I'm like, oh, you gonna say it to my face? Nope, pussed out. All these grown men have no testicles and no courage. And none of them should ever have children. Not a single one of you, because you're all cowards.
You think they will be able to?
Probably not. They're all genetic dead ends one way or another. Blackwell says, he was somebody in Clownfish's server that always wanted to win arguments from my point of view. No, I didn't always want to. I did. Because none of you can argue. None of you can argue. All of you operate only on your own cognitive biases. Because when somebody comes out there and slaps the sound out of your name and tells you you don't have evidence for your claims, you get offended. Now, granted, when I provide evidence, you ignore it. You will go to bat and defend terrible people just because they're going at it with me because I hurt your feelings. That's all this comes down to. I hurt their feelings in a Discord server, so they get this butt mad. I genuinely hope all of you wind up in single car accidents.
These are the people, when I went on my alt into their server, because my original got banned, as Mr. Snooks. That was my alt name. Mr. Snooks.
Mr. Snooks.
I went in there, and I would get into the politics part of the server where these guys congregated, and they would all be, sucking Trump's dick and shit like that. And literally just... and this was right around the elections between Biden and Trump. And I just randomly said, riding with Biden. That's what I said. No other context. They just fucking erupted in anger, and it was hilarious. And then I engaged them with arguments that they were like taking seriously, and I was not taking them seriously at all, because America, as far as I'm concerned, could just nuke itself. And it was just very funny, just arguing with them bullshit, and they were taking me seriously and trying to argue with me seriously until they all just like, fuck this guy, ban him, admin.
Hold on real quick. Earther2468, the virtue signaling Christian with obvious no integrity. I mean, if you're referring to me, feel free to come on and argue, buddy. We'll see how you do. No integrity. That's always cute.
That's ironic. Super Disney fan said that. Yo, dude, don't go watch Ricky eat a stream.
Doesn't wishing someone's death count as trusting in your works? Well, I didn't wish for anybody's death.
Wait, who's talking in the chat? I don't see
Super
it.
Disney fan. That's fine. Let them be mad. If you guys want to argue, there's a link in the description. Feel free to click it and hop on in. I have no problem talking to any of you.
Oh yeah. There's a nice Discord link in the description.
There's a person I know who's famous for doing that on repeat whenever he calls up people to fight, but then mutes the people when they actually fight him. Yeah, it sounds like somebody else that you've encountered on your channel, Leo.
I've encountered a lot of people like that.
This guy has to do with toys. Deal with toys. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Thank you, Opal. But no.
Yeah, I think the guy wasn't challenging. Yeah,
Okay,
he was
that's good.
referring to.
Well, then I
Yeah,
apologize. I'm used to idiots showing up. But real quick.
I'm sad that no idiots showed up, dude.
Well, here's the thing I want to make very clear here. I wouldn't have known of any of this if Loner didn't post it in Clownfish's previous server. So thank you, Loner. Thank you for posting that, being dumb enough to continue talking about me behind my back because you're too much of a pussy to show up in my DMs. And now more people know what you're like. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it too, big guy.
It's like in order to find that, he either has to be a big Rekieta fan who watches his streams, which, why the fuck? I don't understand people who watch streams. I don't understand all the people that are currently in the chat watching this stream. You know, I'm like, what do you guys got nothing better to do? You know, but whatever. I don't understand people like that. But especially Rekieta. His shit is just boring from what I saw so far. But then, if that's not the case, then he's literally Googling your name, like desperately trying to find anything.
Oh, I know he does. I know he does. Because he teamed up with the cyber stalker from 4chan. You know, the one that's been mad at me since 2019 because I made fun of him on Twitter. And he already admitted to hate. He already admitted to hate in DMs that he doesn't care if the information's accurate so long as it tries to do damage to me. Because, you know, a man who talks about how his country is important to him and how all this stuff is good and how he wants the right to win, he doesn't care about morality. He doesn't care about what's true. He just cares about what offends other people.
It's just funny. Well, listen, you got to be careful. You know, they'll look at your rooftop and they'll identify where you live. So you got to be careful.
Genetic dead ends. And I don't say that in the typical way a lot of people do. I mean that as in nobody in their right mind is going to have any sort of partnering with these people. And if they do wind up having kids, well, that's a shame. I want to come in and argue, says Coyote. So is Coyote like actually hanging out, wanting to... There he is. All right, bringing him in. Fight me IRL, Koyo man.
All right, so basically, I came in here to make an announcement. Leo Convoy is a bitch-ass motherfucker.
No, you. No comebacks.
He's a rich furry.
Rich furry.
That's what makes him a loser. So.
Yeah, he's a rich furry, and I can call him that because I'm just a poor furry. Nobody loves me. Oh god. But yeah, like this I've been watching the stream while I watch the dogs, and it's fucking crazy, man.
Can you imagine?
Wait, hold on. I just want to clarify: is Nick Rekieta trying to make an argument that you can't? There's no such thing as inappropriate jokes.
Yes.
That's just stupid.
Yes, that was one of his arguments that he made. I mean, it wasn't the key argument that was the content of Leo's content, but he decided to concentrate on that specifically. So
okay, because I think I came in around that being the starting point where I came in. But I just wanted to comment on that one real quick, where it's just like you can absolutely make inappropriate jokes. Like there's points where jokes are like, yeah, they're still jokes, but they're not appropriate for the like. If I pointed this out in chat, but like if I played on a live broadcast for television. You know, George Carlin's 7 jokes 7 words you can't say on the air. Like that would be a joke, but it's inappropriate for the medium. So yes, you can make inappropriate jokes. They can be inappropriate, but still be jokes. They're not mutually exclusive.
Real quick to the person who just joined the server, you need to verify if you're above 18, and that way we can get you the roles you need. Lio Convoy caused Vietnam 2 and his privileged fur. No, but I have been accused of many things, including starting a riot on par with the 90s LA riots.
Oh, I also wanted to point out, because I don't remember who said it, but before I jumped in here, one of you was saying that you don't get enough stupid people jumping in here. I'm trying to censor that a little bit for your channel, Leo.
Thank you.
The reason why is because Leo's channel is getting bigger, and stupid people get more intimidated by the fact that more people watch you now. Like, that's the reality of it. You're going to get less and less people showing up.
I'm going to go nuke my channel now so I can start at the beginning.
No, you just need to make a video.
That I'm right, though.
Yeah, I know.
You need to make a video saying, okay, if you hate me, join this link right now.
I've done it!
It's one of those things that people are naturally afraid of looking stupid in front of a large group of people. And now that you have more and more people who watch your streams regularly, less people are going to jump in to try to argue with you on them.
Leo, stop being popular. Just start putting out like boring content. Start putting out ASMR.
Don't you mean pop you fur?
ASMR, like, so read the Bible ASMR style.
Oh shit, good point.
Make people unsubscribe.
Also, there's 69 people watching right now. Hey,
Nice.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Nice. It's funny that everyone wants to be George Carlin, but lack his intelligence and creativity. You're not wrong. Exalted Speed, good to see you. Lio Convoy destroyed me. I should know. I don't recall ever doing that to you. Have you been accused of any crimes? Oh my god. I have been accused of many crimes. I've been accused of
like a child predator?
Apparently, I've been accused of child predation and grooming with no evidence. I've been accused of inciting violence with no evidence. At one point, I was accused of child abuse because somebody misheard something I said and called the cops on me. I've been accused of starting violent riots. I've been accused of many things, and all of them are just as dumb as the last.
He's been accused of inciting quiet riot.
Bee stings, thank you. I was accused by one of the idiots who got kicked, oddly enough, out of Clownfish's server because he could not get me out of his head, even though Warwolf told him multiple times, shut up! He went to Kiwi Farms on FNGR's thread and accused me of being FNGR and that I am a serial child rapist. And he got destroyed. He got.
You're not?
No, I'm not. If I am, I'm the worst one ever because I haven't done anything to any of them.
Well, you need to make a video about the legendary legend.
One day.
Honestly, I would watch.
Do I have to?
Yo, listen. If Legendary Legend is watching this right now, and we all know for a fact that he is because he's such a sad loser, please come back to the server and argue with us, please.
Yeah, the fucking. All four lion cowboys in here want you to do it.
Lion cowboys.
Lion cowboys.
In fact, you know what, Frame Rate? If you're watching this, come on over.
Real quick, Shinobi 1, didn't Buttons threaten to get the feds on you recently? Yes, Buttons has threatened to call the cops on me multiple times. For what? Hurting feelings. Not for violating any laws, because I said true things about him that he didn't like. At least you weren't accused of being...
We're all just...
Hold on. At least you weren't accused of bestiality yet. I've been accused of that too, because, haha, you got Lio in your name. You're a furry, ha ha ha. Go ahead.
Yeah, at this point, we're all just kind of waiting for somebody to just outright accuse Leo of being a fucking war criminal.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting to be accused of being a Fed. Oh, wait! That already happened because one of the butthurt losers who ran screaming at a clownfish accused our Discord, the Senate, of being the CIA.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, trying to claim that it was a joke. I mean,
yeah, this thing I said in confidence behind the wall, that there was no context for it being
Frame Rate to wreck my system, personally.
Frame Rate should get his dad. Yes.
Just,
another brick in the wall.
Thank you.
But yes, Legendary Legend got bodied by everybody, and that entire thread got moved to what they call the Spurgatorium.
Kiwi Farms just turned on him and just shat on him.
Dude, it was hilarious because they're like, well, if he is, post screen caps, and he didn't. And I just destroyed him, and then they sent it to the Spurgatorium. Oh,
the Spurgatorium.
I mean, that's what happens when you go on Kiwi Farms writing fan fiction.
I don't know, man. He claims to be a writer, but you know, it wasn't a very convincing story. You're right. I have been accused also of being a cult leader. Thank you, Grim. I've been accused of being a Discord terrorist.
Discord fucking terrorist.
Yeah, you're basically the Mandarin. You're just like, some people call me a terrorist. I consider myself a teacher.
Lio has been accused of many things: Chernobyl and Nazi Germany crimes, Al Qaeda, and many disgraces in human history. But we all know Lio to be accused of the reason Thundercats Roar was canceled. Funny thing, Legend was thoroughly convinced that I like Roar. I don't know how. We got a meeting with ABI tomorrow? Yeah. Let's see here. Well, your main does appear to glow in the dark. Shut up. Shh. Quiet. No here.
I just want to mention real quick, I just saw a message from Random Pool Guy. He can't keep getting away with it, dude.
You can't be getting away with this!
No, you can't keep getting away with it, no.
I've got to share some things that were made during this stream, so let me go find the thing that Hate cursed my DMs with.
Also, I love that you tweeted out that conversation
is it the gamer Lio?
Yes.
The Joker?
Yes. And I'm gonna pull up a couple of the things Riddle's done because
Photoshop your fucking mask.
Yes.
See, Hate does the best at it. Yeah, I don't see him online right now. Hate, if you're in the chat, please.
Let me go get the ones that Riddle did because we do love us some Riddle here. Let's see here. I gotta save all these, of course. Boomer, because I don't know how to cut and paste into OBS.
Lion Clown Man.
And this is the notorious hacker known as Loud Man.
Yes,
doesn't know how to
that's
show pictures on stream.
That
Lio
reminds
caused 9/11 too.
That reminds me. Legend thought, okay, Legend challenged me to a fight.
Oh yeah, and then he pussed out.
Legend apparently was shocked to find out I lived 30 minutes from him. So he thought in his tiny little brain that I don't actually live that far from him, that I somehow sent him a link that gave him my address and I made up my address. So I said, "You're an idiot." And he's like, "No, this happened." So I sent him a literal photograph of one of my bills with my name and my address, and written on it, it says, "You're an idiot, Legend." And he's like, "Oh, so now I have evidence that you do live." I'm like, "Yeah, show up anytime," and he never did. But this is a piece of cursed media, thanks to Hate. So enjoy that for a moment. Thank you, Hate.
We live in a society.
Oh yes, Hate is still there. Okay, hello Hate.
We live in a society.
We live in a furry society.
That will now haunt my dreams. Let's see here. Another one. Another one.
It's the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Society was rigged from the start.
We got this from Riddle for Jace making fun of me for being a boomer.
The society played us like a fiddle.
Society.
You can't handle the society.
Lio is the mafia mob boss. Yes, Lio is to blame for Hasbro's issues. Absolutely. I'm on record for liking Roar no matter what says. Hey, your value, have fun with it. I hope you enjoy it. Lio Convoy kicks.
You do the best shit, Hate. All right.
Oh my god, that's horrifying, and I love it.
What, the Joker Leo mask?
Yes, the Joker Leo. I
just
saw it.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's when you forgot to turn us on in the stream.
Yes, it is.
Fucking
boomer,
decrepit old man who can't handle technology.
You just keep waiting for that hip of mine to break, and it's never going to happen. You're going to be very sore.
It's going to happen. You know it's going to happen.
I'm going to laugh so hard.
I'm going to
laugh so hard if you
My hip's fine.
If you get hit or in a wreck and your hip breaks, and mine's fine, I'm going to make fun of you for it forever.
Yeah, you know something, Jace? Everyone's hip is fine until Lio Convoy happens to their head.
Oh, there's some jokes I could make, but they wouldn't be appropriate.
We'll save that for after the stream.
I'm saving that for the wife. Ha ha!
Why do you do this to me, Leo?
Out of this house!
Leo, you break my heart every time.
Well, shot through the heart. I am to blame. I do give love a bad name.
I hate that you did that. You know what? Just... I got no. No, just no.
I thought you were going to leave.
Free says...
I thought about it, but then I was like, you know what? No, that doesn't even deserve a dramatic effect. Leave.
Let's see here. Free says notorious dictator Lion Convoy caused Vietnam and killed Ellis in Vietnam and killed Mufasa and his soft-born unicorn and hardcore softy and dreams of Californication. Ugh, that's the part. Man, if I caused
Mufasa, yeah.
Like, what type of time dilation would that cause? Because my old man was in Nam. Lio Convoy has an army of kittens driving mechs. I actually have model kits of that. Lio keeps his friends close and his enemies run to him. Yeah, it keeps saying this. I would love for like somebody that dislikes me to have a legitimate reason to hate me for once. Super Disney fan, have you thought of collecting Disney dolls for a change? Nope. I mean, it really understand that you're a Thundercats fan, but it'd be nice to shake things up once in a while. I will shake things up, but not with Disney dolls.
By collecting Barbie dolls. That's a good idea.
My wife has some in the attic, so I don't think I need to collect them.
Ew. Fucking burn them.
My wife's a woman who at one point was a little girl. Of course she had Barbie dolls.
Burn them.
No. Burning plastic's very unwise. Torn, my friend in DM, thank you.
Since when are we ever wise in here?
Yeah, since when are we ever wise?
Usually when me or pool guys are around. Lio's just an angry old man that can't leave people alone. Correct. I'm very mean. I'm a big bully.
Convoy, God guy's not wise. He just says things in a...
What?
I was just going to say, Pool Guy's not wise. He just says things in a deadpan tone so you can't tell how stupid they are. I love you, Pool Guy, but you say some dumb things sometimes.
Yeah, I was going to say, God remind me to edit Lio as Scar killing Mufasa.
Lio's just.
I mean, you still made the best Lio edit, which was the one was the one SpongeBob moment where like the one real estate lady is saying, "You're Lio,
you're Lio, you're all Lio." Lio made sure Go Boston fail. Absolutely, looks like Game Grump art style.
Wankman asks an interesting question. What's the current situation with that Junkman?
I am not going to talk about it publicly, but feel free to DM me, Junkman.
But don't worry though, I'll definitely make something for it, just to piss him off.
For those of you not caught up on the Junkman stuff, there is a stream VOD on my channel where me and Lio talked about it briefly for like half an hour.
Cheap plug. Cheap plug. You fucking cheap plugger.
You know what? It was worth it. It was appropriate. It was appropriate because it was applicable. Okay, You're right. It was a cheap plug, but even still, you gotta respect the Sigma grind set. Okay.
No, I respect the hustle. Yeah, I respect the hustle.
Dolls are somehow a step too far. Yes, because they don't turn into freaking awesome cars. Lio killed Kennedy. Which one? I think there's an art in them, but I don't want to own them. Oh, absolutely. I heard my name. What? Coyote was accusing you of saying dumb things. Bully man bad, correct? Derp, Lio the Mufasa imposter. How do I put this? Let's see here. When we die, our bodies become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass, and then we murder the antelope, and we eat them while they're still alive. Touch the grass. I have not seen Gundam Thunderbolt. I have not kept up on Gundam since Gundam Unicorn. I have been so doggone busy, I keep forgetting to watch any of it. It reminds me of JonTron when he's on Gang Reps. Thank you. I am apparently JonTron now. Hopefully I have better opinions on some things.
Oh no. Are you gonna
that's hokey. An old Lion Cowboy was better.
No, he wasn't. Have you seen my old videos? Heck no.
Oh, a stream for kids like me. My favorite.
All right, I'm getting out of here. Catch you guys later.
Later.
See you, man.
Are you gonna debate Destiny about something? Come on.
I'm going to debate Destiny about whether or not Transformers Prime and Beast Wars are superior in writing to G1 Transformers.
Did somebody say Shaman King? Hell yeah. Not the new one. New one kind of sucks.
Lio killed Optimus Prime. I wish. Because he has it coming.
Come on. Why don't you... Come on. Do you like G1 Optimus? Come on.
I do. Aesthetically. Lio is rich. He owns a refrigerator. Yes. And sometimes it's running.
You better go catch it.
No. It's an adult.
Don't
They can
break
take care
your
of itself. I'm going to start breaking other people's hips.
See, my hip is going to break before either of yours, alright?
Well, I mean...
Why would your hip break?
Lio has seen me at conventions.
I have.
I think he understands how bad, like...
Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck?
I have goosebumps now. Thanks, Lio. Okay. When we die, our bodies become the grass. The antelope grass. What makes the grass grow green? Blood, blood, blood! There's a new Shaman King. Thank you. Lio killed JFK and caused the Hunter x Hunter hiatus. No, no, no. I created the Idol Master series that made sure that Kentaro Miura would focus on that instead of Berserk. That's what I did, clearly. Have you ever seen Destiny and Rekieta in the same room? No, I don't really follow their content.
Yeah, I don't follow. I made a Destiny joke, but I don't follow Destiny either.
The only thing I'm familiar with Destiny is when I watched that stream with Sheldon where he was arguing with Digibro, and the whole argument was stupid because they were both saying the same thing and they didn't realize that they were saying the same thing, so they were arguing over the same thing that they were saying.
So
and I was like, what?
So your Opal saying a once in the stream? Well, too bad.
Fine. Well, I mean, it's my stream. I can bring her in. Get in call, and I'll pull you in, kiddo.
That's fine. We can bully her.
See here. He says, I've never seen Beast Wars or G1, so I don't have an opinion. Wait,
Heathen!
I mean, we all know Donkey Kong Country is the best animated show ever.
Okay, we can't compare cartoons to perfection, Jace, okay?
Here, Seraphina, which blood is the tastiest to drink?
The blood of your enemies.
I mean, yeah, the blood of your enemies, but you gotta be a little bit more...
Dr. Pepper.
All right.
The blood of Dr. Pepper. All right, gotcha.
Hello, child.
Gotcha. Out of stream waiting room?
What?
Yeah, don't know who could have done that.
What the fuck? I thought my internet was fucking up.
Thank you for cussing all over my stream, child. I appreciate it.
What do you want anyway? We're almost done now. What are you gonna contribute?
See, she has to be with Lio just for a little bit, okay, on the stream.
Well, I mean, she's my kid. She has that right.
Disgusting.
No, you. No comebacks.
All right.
Let me quote Rekieta. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Huge.
Our stream is shit now.
Well, okay, Opal. What do you want to say? Since you wanted on the stream so much.
I wanted to say hi to Leo.
Hey, kiddo.
Cool. Awesome contribution.
Hey,
fuck off.
She's been getting out there and getting off the internet, and that's always a good thing for the youngins.
Whoa.
right?
I've been at the beach.
Did you fall down in the sand again?
No, I fell in the water.
Let's see here. Lyo killed Motu Thunder because the baby man became irrelevant in server. Yeah, I kicked him out finally after he lost comedy. And somebody just...
what was the first Bionicle you bought? Deborah David asks.
I have not bought a Bionicle.
A what again? Could you say that again?
A Bionicle.
No, that's not what you said the first time.
Bionicle.
Listen.
Yeah. What?
Listen.
I'm listening.
I didn't buy it. It's fine.
Well, what did you say the first time?
I didn't mean it. I don't even remember.
I believe you said Binonicle.
Binonicle.
What's a Binonicle?
I don't know.
Here,
And that is why Zoomers have shit content these days.
Don't buy Bionicle.
Is it almost time for your nap, old man Lyo? I'll be up to help you later.
What?
Oh, that's what Kai said.
Yes.
To clarify. What is she helping you with during your nap? What the fuck, Lou?
She's making sure I can get in and out of the bed without breaking my hip.
Oh, that's good. That's really thoughtful of you, Kai. But stop doing that. I need him to break his hip.
Freeze, yes.
Person asks, do you need to be 18 plus to enter the server? Yes, you do, because it's mine.
Well,
and 18 plus,
yeah.
please.
It's mine.
It's mine. The server's mine. You'll see my name's written on it. Belongs to me.
Yep. Link is in the description. Okay. Please do not join if you're a kid. I will destroy you.
Leo.
Opal.
Have you ever tried Mapu tofu?
Did you just cuss at me in a foreign language?
No.
Hey, you
Never
Mapu
mind.
tofu.
No, I've never tried.
That's not what I said.
I've never tried any tofu.
What?
I don't like tofu.
That's weird. That's weird.
You're
How do you know
weird.
you don't like it if you don't? If you
Because
haven't
I
had it?
know that it's tasteless and it's formless, and I look at it and say I am not dealing with that.
So is chicken if you don't do anything with
What
it.
the fuck?
Even if you cook chicken straight, it still has a taste.
So does tofu.
Tofu literally tastes like nothing,
That's not
Like-
true. It tastes like tofu.
which is nothing.
Baji's correct. Stelina is lying. The server belongs to me. So.
Is her
That
name
is true.
Sarah now?
Thank you for asking a very pertinent question like that on my stream, Opal. Be aware of where you are, please.
What?
Kick her ass, Leo.
Did you not hear me? And also, wait, hold on.
No, because Jace was cackling.
I'm trying to figure out who Sarah's talking to in my chat.
Baiji.
Oh,
Rekieta.
Can I stop misgendering me yet? No.
look, Baiji's like super gay and like sees men everywhere, so that's how it works.
Prove it.
At least I assume.
All right, so closing time.
Closing time. Yes, it is.
Finish
But I
your
like
whiskey or
Opal
beer.
question time.
Okay, Opal. Here's
What?
my question for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
When are you going to bed?
When
I have
it's
a better
bedtime.
Well, it's bedtime
Oh,
now.
better.
Good night, everybody.